Hello and welcome to Club 9, episode 16 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We're away to West Bromwich Albion, my former club, in the final Premier League game, and then at Wembley in the FA Cup final against Leicester. So let's get straight into the West Brom game, and I'll show you the team for that one in just a moment. Okay, so here is the team for the game against West Brom, and it is Hazeba Goat in goal, back four of Mehmet Feliz, Tarashenko, Eric Kone and Bergman Johannesson. It's Bruno at the base of midfield, Peter Goodwin and Mateus Tadeu in central midfield, De Vitis and Raul Morrow on the wings, and Erling Haaland up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending, we've been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fair enough. So we will pump the fists and go with that. And let's go into the tunnel, complete our tunnel interview. Everybody knows there's no love lost between you and West Brom. As time has gone by, have your feelings towards them mellowed at all? Yeah, time does heal. Absolutely. I wasn't aware I had an issue with them anyway. What do you attribute a recent good away run to? Hard work. Simple as that. Peter Goodwin starts again and will no doubt be looking to continue his rich vein of form. How pleased you've been with his performances. Deserves a lot of praise. Okay, let's get into the match. We're on the 3D engine, so that if there is the trophy presentation at the end, if we haven't missed it already, then we will get it. And as always, we're going to let the first 10 minutes just play through and see if we can make a decision as to what we need to do. It's Haaland with the free kick, and he's hit the crossbar with it. It's cleared and the highlight comes to an end. So we've had one shot, one on target. So let's encourage, because we're away from home. If we don't start getting better soon, I will demand more. So we're nearly 15 minutes in. We've got another free kick on the edge of the D this time. Haaland over it again. I think he's going to try and go round the wall this time. And it's actually cannons into the wall, comes back to Bruno, who goes for the spectacular and finds it. It's his first goal of the season, and it's a belting goal. It's West Brom 0, Liverpool 1. So we'll get back underway. Let's encourage again. That worked last time, so we'll do it again. And let's have a look around the ratings. Everyone's doing okay. No one's doing spectacularly, apart from Erling Haaland and of course Bruno. So 25 minutes gone. We still lead by just the one goal. So I think at this stage we will demand more. And it's a West Brom attack again. Astley to LaRue. Adediran, Astley crosses it, it's cut out, a Goat clears, over halfway, Haaland is beaten to it, muscled out of it, and Kennedy comes down the right for West Brom, finds Adediran, and he's tight to the touchline but finds a way out, plays it through, and Jorge Hernandez has found an equaliser for West Brom. It's West Brom 1, Liverpool 1, 28 minutes gone. So absolutely need a demand more as soon as we possibly can. We can't say they don't deserve it, they absolutely do. We've been poor in this match so far. As soon as we get the chance, we are demanding more. And there will be changes at half time. I think Mehmet and De Vitis will be coming off, possibly Morrow as well in a triple change. So let's demand more and see if we can get the second goal before half time. I doubt it, as we're in stoppage time, and indeed it is half time. West Brom 1, Liverpool 1. So let's go and give the team talk. Not happy, and let's go make a couple of changes at least. So Mehmet Feliz has had a really poor game. Lewis Lugo can come on to replace him. And we'll go with De Vitis off, and Karim Adeyemi can come on. In fact, no, Antonio Ye can come on. And for our third change, do we do a third? I don't think we will, because we've got a few players who are a bit tired. So we'll save that last one. 2 changes. Demand more immediately. We absolutely don't want to lose this game. We should be winning it. West Brom are already down and already guaranteed bottom spot as well. So no reason at all why we should be losing this game. So let's go for it. Let's go attacking. And let's see. Is anybody close to expired yet? No, not yet. So we'll leave it. We'll demand more again in a minute, but it's a goat to Tarashenko. And space on the right for Lugo. Plays it up to Antonio Ye. Plays it back to Tarashenko. Further back, all the way back in fact, to a goat who goes the other way this time. Bergman Johannesson to Kone, who gives it him back. This time he finds Tadeu to Raul Morrow. It's played through for Erling Haaland, who dinks the keeper. Erling Haaland with his 92nd of the season. Quite staggering total to make it West Bromwich Albion 1, Liverpool 2. We don't need to see the replay, but that does get us over the 100-point barrier for the season. 101, which would be a new Premier League record. Mateus Tadeu does need to come off. Let's see, who can we replace him with? The answer to that one is going to be João Victor, but he'll then need to drop into the defensive midfield role, currently occupied by Bruno. So João Victor can replace Bruno. So we'll swap those two round. Confirm that change. And Bergman Johannesson with the throw in. Into Morrow, plays it back to Victor. Bruno to Goodwin. Goodwin gets it back, finds Victor, who plays it left to Bergman Johannesson. It's head tennis, ends up with Bruno. Finds Bergman Johannesson. He finds Antonio Ye. Back to Goodwin, who chips it out to Lugo on the right. Back to Goodwin. Finds João Victor into Lugo. João Victor to Goodwin. All the way back to Tarashenko, who advances with the ball. Finds Victor. Morrow with the shot. And it's a goal kick to West Brom. The highlight comes to an end. Let's demand more. We need another goal. Haaland still needs several goals to reach the 60 league goals for the season. So he's not going to do it now, but we would like to get him as close as possible. and into the last 10 minutes of the league season. So I'll take my hand off the mouse, as there is no more substitutions we can do. And we're just literally trying to see the game out now, do nothing wrong. Raul Morro is beginning to struggle, fitness-wise, but he's only got another 3 minutes to get through. And 4 minutes of stoppage time is probably not what he wanted to see. It's a goat to Tarashenko, back to a goat. Goes the other way this time to Kone. Finds Bergman Johannesson. And it's going to be a red card for Kennedy, I think, here. And it is. Trevor Kennedy is red carded. So that should put an end to any aspirations West Brom have of stealing a point from this one. And the 4 minutes of stoppage time is now up, and that's the full-time whistle. West Brom 1, Liverpool 2, and I'll be back in a moment with the FA Cup final. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and it is the FA Cup final at Wembley against Leicester City. And our team for this one is a goat in goal, back four of Lugo, Tarashenko, Diaz and Van der Waal. It's Malt Stefan at the base of midfield, Goodwin and Tadeu in central midfield, Adeyemi and Morrow on the wings, Erling Haaland up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending the fans deserve this trophy. Let's go and win it for them. So let's pump the fists and agree with that. And let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. Is Lewis Lugo handling the weight of expectation well right now? Yeah, he's in good form. Must be impressed to see Erling Haaland dedicate winning the Premier Division top goal scorer to you. Really touched. Newcastle manager De Zerbi has taken the perhaps bold step of placing Ian Clayton on the transfer list. Is that a decision you agree with? I've no idea. I don't know why he's done it. So let's get into the match and kick things off. And as always, we will see how things go for the first 10 or so minutes, and then if we need to, we'll make changes. And let's get the game underway and await the first news of any statistics or any highlights. And we've had a corner but not a shot yet, and we've now had a shot, not highlight worthy though. So 10 minutes gone, no highlights yet. I think we demand more at this stage. It's a game we should be winning, so let's make sure that we do. First highlight is a Leicester highlight though. Diaz to Barrero, Jones back to Barroso rather, and it's Carlos into Pilotto, but Lugo intercepts, finds Tarashenko, Stefan to Diaz, into Tadeu, Van der Waal to Morrow, Van der Waal again, Diaz. We're keeping the ball nicely at the moment. Stefan to Goodwin, he turns, strides into the opposition half, finds Adeyemi, who gives it him back. Goodwin this time goes himself through the middle, lays it off for Stefan, who goes back to Tarashenko. Goodwin again, goes out to the right this time, and Lugo drives towards the byline, gets his cross in, and at the back post, Erling Haaland has put it in the net, and it is a goal. It's Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0, with 15 minutes on the watch. So let's encourage at the moment as we're winning, and see if we can get the second goal to put some daylight between us and Leicester City. So 25 minutes gone. Jose Diaz is injured. So his FA Cup final is over, and we'll bring on Eric Kone. In fact, we won't. We'll bring on Mehmet Feliz. Lugo down the right hand side. Pulls it back for Goodwin. To Lugo again. This time he finds Stefan. Back to Tarashenko. Stefan on to Goodwin to Haaland. Curls a shot, but it's wide. And the highlight comes to an end. We've had the better of it, but it's been a very low-key FA Cup final so far. We'll demand more again. And I don't think we'll make a half-time sub. I don't think we need to. So I think we'll leave it. Stefan to Tadeu tomorrow. Goodwin. And yes, I have made that joke before. Lugo into Adeyemi, who goes for the near post but hits the side netting. So let's see. Now I am definitely not making a change at half time. Don't want to burn a second substitution already. And those who are starting to tire should get a little bit of a boost at half time, so there shouldn't be any need to replace anyone just yet. 2 added minutes signalled. We're in the first of those, and we should be going in at half time at 1-0 up, and indeed we do. So let's go into the dressing room, and we're halfway there, but the job isn't done. I think that's entirely right. So hands on hips, go with that. Start the second half, hit them with a demand more immediately, and see how that goes down. Largely reasonably well, to be quite honest. And keep an eye on the fitness of the lads as the second half continues. Still awaiting the first highlight of the second half. So I think another demand more is probably a good idea. So we'll do that. Right, Raul Moro needs to come off. He's struggling and he's on a yellow card as well. So Solomon Sai can replace him. Adeyemi with the corner. The header from Tarashenko. And it's his 5th goal of the season, which makes it Liverpool 2, Leicester City 0. And surely we've got at least one hand on the FA Cup now to go alongside the Premier League trophy we've already secured. And Leicester kick-off. Hopefully this is just a kick-off highlight and not Leicester getting back into it straight away. It's played forward by Galogna to Diaz, who crosses deep to Jones, plays it back for Orlando. Priest to the left hand side, gives it to Jones, who gives it back to Hediatola. Carlos to Orlando, plays it into Jones, plays it back to Priest. Leicester keeping the ball really nicely at the moment, which is not what we want. It's played through for Diaz. Martin Diaz has got a goal back for Leicester. It's Liverpool 2, Leicester 1, 62 minutes gone. And we are going to still carry on with that substitution. So 2 subs down, 1 more to come. And it's going to be Adeyemi, and coming on will be Antonio Ye. As Diaz comes forward for Leicester, but Van der Vaal takes it off him. Solomon Sai. Van der Vaal continues his run, gets the cross in. The shot is blocked, and Leicester play it around at the back. Clear it, but it's picked up by Tarashenko. He plays it to Goodwin, who plays it into the channel for Adeyemi. Haaland has the shot, it's on target, but he's offside. In fact, it's Adeyemi who's offside. So we're into the last 15 minutes. Let's demand more. We'll go attacking as well. Try and get the third goal. I'm going to take my hands off the mouse at 80 minutes so that I'm not tempted to make any last minute changes. The one thing I will do before I do that is drop back to positive. And there we go, I've taken my hand off the mouse. We are literally just going to see out the remaining 10 minutes, and hopefully it will be a routine FA Cup victory for Liverpool as we enter the final 3 minutes before stoppage time, and we'll find out very shortly how much of that there's going to be. And the answer is 4 minutes, and that is underway already. So we are 3 minutes now away from getting our hands on the FA Cup, and we're also 3 minutes away from finding out whether it is the settings that are preventing us from seeing the trophy presentations. And it's a Leicester City highlight with seconds left on the watch, and a goat makes the save. Surely he's just going to waste time now. He's not going to roll it short, surely. He doesn't. He holds on to it. It is all over. And we do get the presentation, so it wasn't the settings, it's something else that's caused us to miss the Premier League presentation. And here we go, we're about to raise the trophy, and I'll just leave you to enjoy this for a moment. And there we go, the trophy is held aloft, the fireworks go off, and it's another trophy in the cabinet, and just the Champions League to come. So I'll be back in a moment to conclude the episode. Okay, time now to confirm the final Premier League standings, and as you can see we finished absolutely miles clear at the top, 19 points clear of Chelsea, as we ended with 32 wins, 5 draws and the 1 defeat from our 38 matches and 101 points, 19 clear of second place Chelsea. And joining us in the Champions League will be Tottenham and Manchester United, who edged out their rivals Manchester City at the death. And going down, Bournemouth, Watford and my former club West Bromwich Albion. So let's take a look now at what's coming up on the next episode, and I will bring you the Champions League final, and we'll view that one on extended highlights. So that will be on tomorrow's episode, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.